Welcome back to Knights of the Republic 2. We are here in the maintenance bay with HK, who we have cleverly tricked into providing us with the code we need for the door, which is... where are we? There we are. So this is turbolift, so this must be the airlock section. Security door. Do I have to use the thing? Where is it? Oh, no. There was a computer, right? We used a computer? Did we? I think so. Yeah, enter voice print code.
Control, voice print ID, R1B5.
It actually has different audio, doesn't it? If you use the spliced audio versus the HK mimicry. Open door to airlock with maintenance officer override. Is there anything else to do here? I don't think so. Hey, we got a ding. Okay, that is a good point for me to maybe investigate what kind of skills we need coming up. I may have to pause this video and do a little bit of research. Oh, we were just talking about security tunnelers, right? Shit. Like, from the perspective of the series, not from the perspective of me now, because that was like 3 days ago. I need to figure out my skills. I'm going to pause the recording for a little bit and do some research. Okay, so we needed security of 5 to make tunnelers, right? If I'm not mistaken, going to 2 here should be enough, because we have Valor and +2. This should be fine. There's also repair 8 checks coming up, so we definitely need another point in repair. Same thing, we can do Valor, and then we're good to go. Maybe I just put this to 6 so we call it good. Then I don't have to like specifically remember to use Valor for wherever that check is. Because I might be in a position where like I might miss that. Let's do it. Force powers. We have no upgrades for our existing spread of powers. Aura, movement speed, energy resistance. Stun, wound. I'm thinking maybe the energy shield is the best thing we can take here. Absorb 6 points, I guess because I'm level 6. It is 3 tiers now. Sure. I'll take it. No, we're level 5. 1+ level, maybe? Could be. Alright, let's make sure we did this right. Where's that workbench? It's back by HK, right? Yeah. I guess that's open now. This room.
It is a pleasure to see you in.
Okay, create security tunneler. Let's do, I don't know, 6 of these or so. I have 11 and 6 of these. I wonder, we have to go through the airlock. I wonder if we can get back to this. Whatever, it's fine. One other thing to check that I was looking at, making sure we're not missing any dialogue stuff. Wait, yeah, here. Okay, we got the Harbinger fired upon dialogue. Was there... There might be something with this. Let me look. Looks good. That's the correct stage, I think.
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
I was just curious because I don't know if some of it's skippable and there's XP connected with completing stages, so I wanted to make sure we were properly on that. Have I? Okay, wait. Was this previously locked? Because that is... Yeah, airlock inner door. Inner is in interior to the station, I assume, because I don't think I have a spacesuit yet. Okay. I can only guess what's in the storage locker. Hopefully, it is spacesuit sized. In order to exit the airlock, you'll need the spacesuit stored in the locker. Automatically when you select the outer airlock. Yes. Spacesuit. Exit. Do we ever, at any point, see a spacesuit in a Star Wars movie? Like, we see, like, environment suits, like aliens that are in suits. But is there ever any point, at least in the classic Star Wars movies, where there's a person outside in a spacesuit? Because I kind of feel like there isn't. They're always in, like, ships and shit. Oh, I bet you that's a timed thing, right? Don't go when there's pink mist spraying out. Because it did let up there. I think this is maybe faster than normal? I don't know. Maybe they sped it up in this game versus KOTOR 2.
I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility. On the asteroid.
Hi.
That can't be right.
I'm right outside.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
I need to reach the miners in the dormitory section. This is the only way to get there.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
Is something wrong?
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Can't you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, he said the thing! He did a Star War! Doesn't look like a problem at all. This doesn't seem like concerning. Is this a perfectly regular, normal, healthy human man? Not at all. Fucking near dead living embodiment of hatred. I had his fucking armband in Star Wars The Old Republic as a cosmetic. I use that all the time. It was fun. I like the asymmetry of that. Having just like one glove. Oh yeah, there's Paragus proper in the background, so we're definitely on an asteroid and not on the planet. Cool. I was pretty sure that was true. It was one of those things that I misremembered about the game. A nice, slow, tense docking sequence. Perhaps a little drawn out. Why did it momentarily flash back to me and then take it away again? Just for Kriya to say he has come. That was weird, the way that worked. Well, it was nothing good. Can you see the fuel line over there? Because you can see the docking thing. I assume the fuel line is actually here, right? Like, it's actually, I assume, a real visible asset. That wasn't just a cutscene, that was actually... Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I bet you that prevents backwards progress, maybe? Oh no, it's past the doorway. I like the attention to detail that they actually do have the extended fuel line there. I like to imagine that Sion's just like looking out the window watching me, just like, what the fuck is he doing? He's just walking back and forth. Alright, dormitory level achieved. I hear bots tromping around. Yep. Can you hit? Hey man, can you shoot? No? Okay, well this is starting to get embarrassing. Okay, one dealt with, crowd controlled. Can take the other one down. There we go. Just in time for this one to come back online. Alright, the damage absorption shield doesn't really do much here, but it's still extra damage protection if we pop it before we enter combat. It's not that bad. Broadened Chamber Mark II. Interesting. Don't waste your force points, just start blasting. Nice. Melee shield and a data pad. Now the fire suppression systems have gone active and I can't even make it to the dorm section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Maba before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, the range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor, but I don't have any range weapons to take them out from a distance. And I didn't have a stealth field generator to sneak across the room either. I tried unlocking the storage room door to see if there's any cold resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door was sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it, and I don't have a sonic charge to blast the door open. Still, as long as the droids I'm in this section, I should be alright. And then they died. I mean, it's a door. I should be fine, right? To bust this open? Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's look at the log situation here. Feedback. 24 versus 26. I'm only 1 point off. That's a rough one. Okay, it looks like it's only 2 actual locked ones. Insulated gloves, cool. Okay, agrinium grip and armor ply. Lots of upgrades. -2 tunnelers. Okay, so that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. %30 cold, 20% fire. Seems good. Not amazing or anything, but seems good. Just grab some more tunnelers while I'm here. Lornan implant. Electrical and energy. Only 5% though. 5% energy resistance is like 0 damage. Huh. I'm not sure if that's worth it. I mean, I have to take 20 damage for a 5% damage reduction to matter, unless it shaves 1 off of everything. Let's equip it. Depending on the rounding, it could actually be pretty good. Because 1 damage reduction is actually nice. Okay, we've got shields. Or, I mean, mines. Why did I say shields? The mines will probably have to downrank the difficulty to open. I did say I was going to still downrank for specifically collecting those. Alright, this is the only thing I'm going to downrank, just because, again, to reiterate, specifically built into the amount needed to recover these mines deliberately, and I just get punished on a higher difficulty for my skill point investment, so we'll just cheese it. I suppose I could have considered, well, no, because Demo's not a class skill, and I don't want to put more points into it, so yeah. I don't want to consider alternatives. Hey, can you stop? Nice. All right, another successful battle. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, these are both energy shields. Should I have a... Okay, sir? Got him. Okay, shift assignment, emergency blast door. Impossible. Locked from the control room. Fair. I would really appreciate it if you just die. Maybe about at the point where I should just go AFK for a few seconds and let my HP recover. Okay, so this is the shift assignment console. Do I want... I think... I would assume that's progress, and I don't want to open that door yet. Okay, this is also extinguishers. I'm gonna die. Oh! Okay, emergency energy shield. Please, sir? Please, sir? Okay, the shield did go off. There's more than one droid. May explain things. I have no ion grenades. I need to kill you? Okay. I'm getting beat upon. Okay. Everything's fine. Do not be alarmed. It's a good thing I'm not dual wielding. I'm missing plenty of shots as it stands. Is it still alive? No, it died. But at least it makes like having force powers and using them feel worthwhile. Okay, this one's damaged. Oh yeah, I should probably not stand near it. Did it? Not work? There we go. Weird. Well, it was going to use a deadly, which I wouldn't want to use anyways. Bio-restorative undelay? Okay, we got a fella down here. Dodged. Chump. Am I hitting like the railing? Is that like possible? Because that looked like a hit, but it didn't actually do anything. Oh, it was the shield, right? Because they still had shield up. Yeah. Okay. A lot of places to go. Maybe I should check that terminal. Gidon Beacon? Got another lecture today about contraband. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of recorders yet, so my cash in the lower bunk in my room in the eastern dorm should be safe. You don't even know it's there if you don't look for it. Quarter came around again, asking if I had any special cargo. But I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet. I'm going to keep my blaster I smuggled from Telos and a few grenades there just in case things get rough. Only benefit to having a room furthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband if security does a surprise inspection. Okay. Scattered survival kit. Okay. What was this beacon? Miners use these beacons to stake claims on asteroids. Can double as a battle staff. And the anchoring pipe can be used to slash. Is this cut content? I mean, I say that a lot, I know. I have no memory of a random fucking beacon as a melee weapon. That seems weird. Maybe I just never used it, let's be real. Yeah, what the fuck? That's kind of ridiculous. But hey, quarterstaff is a thing that exists. Okay. Yeah, only a few of these survival kits seem to be lootable. Kind of weird. Okay. Turbolift access console. That's a single back room. Corda. Oh shit. HoloLog is going to be plugged into a holo reader in order to play back the contents. Okay. A few mining lasers. Still waiting on that new feat to dual wield. Impossible. Okay. Access camera logs. 5 minutes after emergency lockdown.
Dormitory section before the lockdown, you murglak. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Corda, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You? It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing his identity, and then trying to harm him. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Corda. You are impulsive.
It was HK the whole time! Prepare to be mine, flesh bags.
Mocking query. Corta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed to get this far.
Okay, so we need a code to open the door then. I like that the bodies are slightly misaligned from the recording. It's very funny. Slice the door. Let's not. Let's get the code maybe? There's plenty of other things to do here anyway. No, I assume this is where I will be going to leave. Once I have the other code, I guess, that I need here. Let's do, just in case of trouble, a little energy resistance, maybe a little valor action. Completely unfounded. It's just a cafeteria. Chemicals in the cafeteria, sure. What are they feeding these miners? Breath mask, mess hall log, antidote kit, and chemicals. I swear they are never going to fix the ventilation systems, and if the food processes back up again, then next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep nauseous. I'll keep the breath mask here in case of a repeat incident. I suppose there's probably going to be a whole thing with that, huh? So we probably should wear this. Plus, that's just stylish. Get rid of lab station. Might be worth investigating. With all these chemicals. We can do a little science. Alright, use the lab station. We can make a med pack. I can make nothing else here because I need treat injury skill and I'm not investing in that. Frag mines, sonic mines. I can't make anything else there. I can make ion grenades. That actually might not be bad. That takes 65 chems for one. I take it back. I'm good, thank you. Never mind. Never mind. We'll just sit on our chems until some future day when we have discovered somebody who has enough treat injury to make an implant and use it for that. Okay. So that's... yeah, so everything else is past this door. So my guess is this is the part that's poisoned. And if we go all the way over there, we get the breath mask first, and then we can deal with this. Reroute the main console, slice, destroy. Reroute. Check duty shift logs. These appear to be nothing more than logs of work assignments with the number of miners available for duty decreasing over 3 days. Access remote camera. Been there. Okay. Shut down the vent system. Seems good. Okay, no more poison. East. Turbo lift. That's there. Comm system doesn't work. Wait. Crackles to light, there's no sound. Yeah, it does work. There's just nothing. End lockdown. So I don't think I need this breath mask anymore. In which case, the sonic defense one is better. Plus the awareness, if there's other mines, might be relevant. Or if there's skill checks. Okay, so let's just pick a door. Oh, hi. Don't mind me. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay, I guess that energy shield was premature. Admin officer corpse with a log. Hollow log looks like it needs to be plugged into a reader in order to play back the contents. Right. Log terminal? Is that... wait, when I picked up the log from Corda, was that the one I played in the computer? Maybe. Search for logged hollow display entries. No logged hollows. Insert minor hollow log. Decode encryption. Corda log. Private comlink
What do
message.
you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi. About selling it to the exchange.
Oh.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they? Nobody's getting sold to anyone.
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the two of us could work something out.
It doesn't matter what we work out. We wouldn't make one hyperspace jump before what's left of the Republic was on us.
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks. and ensure the Republic is not alerted to our presence.
Well, I may know someone. Works the system on special jobs. He may want to know details, but I might be able to arrange transport.
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the details. Once he agrees, I can handle the rest.
Handle the rest? Like how?
When the time comes, I'll contact you via comlink. Maintenance out.
Since when did the maintenance officer grow some horns?
Yeah, okay, so wait. A bunch of the other shit from the maintenance officer we've heard could have been HK in disguise. Interesting. This never occurred to me. Although that's just voice recording, and some of the other stuff was holologs, so maybe not. Private comlink message? Is this different?
What did you want to talk to me
No,
about?
that's the same one. Play quarters hololog. Check the transmission. Transmitted subspace flash sequence. Looks like a military flash code. If I get a reference number for a few of the symbols, I should be able to decode it. Okay. Mine hololog. Okay, we got 2 entries.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, he could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to him? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
Inventory and supplies.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last.
Not that long.
Wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe he could... But no, he's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Quarter and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system?
Rip. You had to say something. Spoke out of turn. All right. So check the transmission again.
The transmission gives
So,
the code
okay.
when or if
Oh,
help
cool.
arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17,
It
13.
re-updates.
Then the next 2 numbers are...
Looks like a military flash code. Looks like the dot equals 1, the dash equals 10, and X is 5. Yeah, so 1, 5, and 2 for 17. 3 is 13, which means this is a 5, followed by a 7. Let's do the in check. That might be worth XP anyway. Okay. Okay. Does not give me XP, but sure. Okay, one of these bunks, I don't remember which side of the room though, should have. Why is it only letting me skill too low? Oh, for the deadly. There we go. Ah, that's why it didn't work before, because I didn't have the skill to set a deadly. Well, why did that not work? How odd. Messages, feedback, 26, 24, yeah, same difficulty. Just an adrenal strength, I probably could have bashed that. I think I'm just gonna play it like that, though. I don't think I want to cheese and reload. We're just gonna make it a rule that we can't peek in these cases. We just gotta decide to open them with or without a spike. Now, this situation here, this bugs me. Like, is it a chance to open? Interesting. The Deadly did it. For 59 credits. That doesn't seem very good. We will loot this. I'm gonna reload. Mostly because I'm curious. If it just always requires the Deadly. So we did a minor. Weird. Very strange. It might just be random then? I don't know what else. How else to interpret that? I also don't know why we couldn't just cut that. Weird. Well, anyway. Let's check the other dorm. I might be able to investigate that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a second and look that up. I'm curious about how the mine doors thing works. Weird and unclear what the deal is there with that. Because some of the comments would lead me to believe that it should be a binary, it either works or doesn't type thing with mines and doors. Not like a thing where you have to keep using mines. There's comments basically about like, oh yeah, mines don't actually work. But there's no comments about requiring multiple mines. I mean, it's not like I searched the whole fucking internet, right? But like, from what I was looking at, I couldn't find anything. Broken log terminal. Scavenge for components. Oh, I think this is the repair check. I think with 8 repair, which hopefully I had, we get max from this, maybe? Yeah. See, these show mines, and then they were also saying that, like, bashing or opening a container with a mine might not destroy the items, which seems nonsensical to me. Like, surely, like, breaking a lock with a crowbar is less damaging than breaking the lock with a grenade, right? Hololog looks like it needs to be plugged in. Okay, we got another log to read. Mine foreman. We still haven't found that cache in one of the beds. Dock officer. Okay, 2 more hollow logs. And another damaged door. The fuck? There we go. Okay, now my question becomes, oh, maybe it's behind this. Yeah, we gotta open this door. And then we can worry about not finding this secret cache. Because if it's not behind this door, then I really did miss it somewhere. Let's try this. Just experiment. Curious. Very curious. I'm just going to keep going because I'm curious if it will ever open. Then I'm going to reload. How the fuck do mines and doors work in this game? Explain? Okay. Now, let's reload. Maybe it's RNG. Maybe it's difficulty settings. Maybe it's bugged. Who knows? I think it's difficulties. It's a part of the difficulty settings. Is it like you need like higher tier mines to blow doors open on higher settings? Now we're normal. One minor Sonic. What the fuck? That's really weird. Oh, there's the hidden compartment. Ion grenade, blaster pistol proper. Frags, cool. I'll take it. Zabrak vibroblade. Ooh. They had some shit in here. 1 through 10 plus 2 unstoppable. Bonus feat finesse melee? Hear me out. So if I have this, I'm 12 and 7. And if I do this, I'm 11 and 7? Fully upgradable. That feels good. Wait, was I not using the heavy mining laser? Wait. Never mind. Why was I back to the advanced? No, I'll stick with the heavy. Weird. I think yeah, I definitely wasn't using this earlier. Good lord, that texture is rough. That's a low res texture, all right. God damn. All right. All right. I want to look up the KOTOR 2 difficulty setting stuff if I can find info on it. But then we're gonna check these logs and wrap it up for today. There is shockingly no information about this that I could find. I found multiple threads in like articles and stuff talking about the difficulty, including the fact that apparently on normal you can't be crit. Critical hits are only applied on a hard difficulty, which seems crazy to me. But nothing about the mine thing. I found the +5 difficulty check thing, the combat differences. Nothing about minor mines not opening doors on hard. I have no idea. Maybe that's a restored thing and that's why it's not there. It could be, right? If that was a cut difficulty setting that they restored, it would make sense why a lot of stuff isn't talking about it. A foreman log, dock officer log. These are the two new ones, right? Much trouble. Work report, it has been 2 days since the broken Jedi came to the facility. Work efficiency is down and fuel is backing up in the vents, waiting for processing. The flight frequency increases. Corda and his crew think we should take the Jedi and split the credits to sell the Jedi to exchange. Tried to convince me to join them. In my mind, it's better than letting a Jedi go wherever a Jedi wants to go. When Jedi get mad, they start big wars, set galaxy on fire. Was that everything? Did I skip one? I want nothing to do with the exchange. They're like a big violent family that do terrible things to outsiders and deal with them. But Corta does not care. In my mind, it's better. Yeah. Talk with Corta failure. I had a careful and offensive talk with Corta and asked him to not make trouble with the Jedi. I reminded him we were ordered to leave the Jedi alone and we should follow orders or the facility fall apart. My words had much sense, but Corta got all angry in human face and said the facility is going to fall apart anyway. After talk, I listened to him talking to the maintenance officer on comm. They're going to smuggle the Jedi off Paragus. Why do they do this? I am thinking of reporting this to the admin officer, but that will cause trouble, cause more inefficiency. What do I do? Entry, must take action. I heard last calm talk from Corta to maintenance officer. Maintenance officer said he had a big plan for disabling station, leaving us trapped here while he and Corta escape with the Jedi. I'm still afraid of Corta, who is big, loud, and unreasonable, so I went to the maintenance officer, who was smaller, more sensible, more Celestin. I asked him why he made trouble with Corta. The maintenance officer cracked eyebrow here at me, pretend not to know what I'm talking about, saying he will not speak to Corta at all. Why all human lie? Can't wait any longer. Must...
Ears always were too big, Sion. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
That's why it was in the refresher. Okay, dock officer? Evac.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here, unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
Oh yeah, we had a log or whatever that told us we needed, to like get into the hangar with the Ebon Hawk or whatever, we need another ship to dock so we could like cross the fuel line or something weird like that. I forgot about that. It's only just come back up here. Why was I down here? I was here for a code, but why did I need this code? To access the hangar bay? Wait, we didn't get a code from the admin guy. We got a code for the turbo lift. Do I not care anymore? Distress transmission.
The transmitter here is a crude relay to beam short burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbo lifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbo lift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak. So unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Okay. Yeah, okay, no codes for the hangar. Without those codes, you have to find another way to bypass the fields. Got it. Okay, so I was correct. We were here for the code to try to find the way into the hangar, but we already got the route into the hangar because we've been fed the breadcrumbs about crossing the fuel line or whatever. So we already know that. We already know that alternate possibility is there. Now that a ship is docked, I assume we'll discuss this when we get out of here. Same place where we'll probably find T3. And then, yeah, these are just the Galactic History, Recent History bonus missions. Okay, cool. Yes. So that should be everything here. So we just got to go to the Turbolift Access Console, enter the code, and we are clear to go back up to the upper level with Atten and probably make our way to the hangar bay by way of the Harbinger or whatever. Either, I don't remember if we like actually go in it or something or what, but wait. Hello, sir. You are blasting me. Can I convince you to eat a fucking stun droid, maybe? Okay, we got him. Okay, we got a whole new world of locked things. I am correctly on difficult. Okay. I can only assume that these are all going to be, yeah, tunnelers again. Chemicals. I would assume these are all the same difficulty, but I feel compelled to check. Battle stim. So just that one there and the one over here, and that's it, huh? Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. It's a little loot room that we missed. That's not a bad thing to get. There was a workbench there. Alright, why don't we end the video here? I can go make myself some replacement security tunnelers, and then we can pick up next time from the computer terminal, enter that code.